Good morning and welcome to Mornings on Main Street for this Wednesday, the 14th of June. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. We've been blessed with some beautiful weather lately. And if you're out and about in Murfreesboro, one spot that you can hit is Old Fort Park. Not only do you have access to tennis courts, a beautiful playground, as well as Kona Ice is typically on hand here. Every time I've been to the park, Kona Ice has been here serving up a nice, cool treat for everyone. And then you also have access to your greenway trails. Again, a great way to get outdoors, enjoy some fresh air, and get moving just a little bit. Coming up on today's show, we are sitting down with the executive director of Stepping Stones Safe Haven here in Murfreesboro. Lacey Wilkins explains to us what their program is all about, how you can get involved, and also make sure that people know about their location and what's available here in the Murfreesboro, Rutherford County area. After that, we're in Clarksville talking with the director of the library there, the Clarksville Montgomery County Library, in our library highlight. There's some incredible happenings there, not only for the kiddos, but adults, for all of us as well. So we get to hear from Christina Riedel. She shares with us what is going to be happening over the next couple of months. And then Devon O'Day sits down with Michelle Boykin from Rackley Roofing. Michelle shares her experience about being a woman in the roofing business. But first, let's get a check of our headlines.
The Covenant school shooter autopsy showed the shooter had been shot in the torso, head, and thigh. A toxicology report found no drugs of abuse or alcohol in the 28-year-old's blood. The autopsy also showed several abrasions and bruises on the shooter's arms and legs. You can read more on this and learn why the case will not be paused due to appeal by visiting mainstreetmediatn.com. Madison Mill, a forestry manufacturer in Cheatham County, is one of 20 Tennessee businesses recently awarded more than $18 million in the first round of the Tennessee Forestry, Agriculture, and Rural Markets Cost Share Program. Congratulations to all the businesses. Read more about the program and get a look at all 20 businesses by going to CheathamCountyExchange.com. Offering hope and compassion to cancer patients is what the Martha's Song Foundation has been doing since 2005. This month, Martha's Song Foundation is gearing up for its first Seed of Hope Tour of Gardens. The Tour of Gardens will showcase a number of unique gardens in Robertson County this Saturday, June 17th from 9 in the morning to 3 p.m. Find out what this foundation gives and how it started by turning to RobertsonCountyConnection.com.
Sleeveless or just short sleeve shirts, what will we need? Well, we're going to turn our attention over to Tennessee Valley weather to see what's in our forecast in the coming days.
Happy Wednesday, folks. Ben Luna here with you in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, wishing you a fantastic day as you check out this forecast update. All right, raincoats and umbrellas close by for today. A few rounds of showers and storms can be expected across the mid-state region, especially as we roll into this afternoon and for the early evening. Again, you've got storms that will develop and find their way across most corners of the mid-state, so make sure you stay weather aware. Some of those storms might want to be a little bit on the misbehaving side, especially south of I-40 as we roll through the afternoon and evening hours. And then we do pick up some more tranquil weather for tomorrow, at least by the afternoon once clouds clear out. I think we'll be looking good. And then into Friday, before things kind of rinse and repeat again for the weekend. More storms on deck for Saturday into Sunday. That's something that we are, again, keeping eyes on for you. Notice the temperature trend. We've been cool yesterday and then into today. Still not half bad, but we find the mid-80s again as we roll into the downhill slide to the weekend. And, of course, the weekend at this point back into the upper 80s, and the same goes pretty much for next week as well. That's a check on your forecast for this Wednesday. Thank you for watching. Here's a final look at your 7-day. Make it a great hump day, and we'll talk to you soon.
Welcome back. We are sitting down now at Stepping Stones Safe Haven out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. We're with Executive Director Lacey Wilkins. First off, thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you for coming out.
Talk to us about the mission. This safe haven is for women and their children who need that safe place to go. Is that correct?
Absolutely. If women or children are experiencing homelessness here in Rutherford County, we are here to serve, support, and really work toward helping them find healing and stability, ultimately through the love of Jesus Christ. We want to point them to who they are in Him, while also working to help them on housing and just healing and finding their path and their journey.
You have so much information online on your website, and I was looking at the numbers of those that you've helped, the laundry that you do here,
Yes.
the meals that you cooked. I was kind of astonished at the number of women and children that do need that help. Are you guys surprised at where that number is?
I'll be honest with you, I've actually seen it increase. In the first quarter of this year, we served 110 women and children, and that's above, we typically do about 300 a year. So if we stay on track there, we're going to far outpace the numbers that we've had in previous years. So the need is great. Very often our local school systems can identify easily 1,000 children who are experiencing some form of homelessness or housing instability.
How do you work with the school systems here in Rutherford County?
Yeah, so there's a really amazing program. It's called Atlas. And so we really just partner together with the school social workers to identify, we have children here. This is the school that they were attending prior to experiencing homelessness or prior to coming to our shelter. We want to work to help them stay in that school system with those teachers and those friends that they know, because they're already facing so many obstacles and issues that are causing instability and just uneasy feelings and emotions. And our hope is to try to find even the smallest ways to just really create this stable, this sense of security, this place that I can call home. In fact, in the afternoon when I welcome them in, I will say, welcome home.
Oh, that's so nice. Well, looking at the building, some women might say, I want to reach out. I do need that help, but I also need maybe a location that is undisclosed, I guess.
Okay, so if it's an undisclosed location they need, then we refer those individuals to the Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault Center.
Okay.
Our focus is going to be solely individuals experiencing homelessness. Now, that doesn't mean that the folks that we serve may not have some type of trauma, or they may be a survivor in their history, but if they are actively fleeing, then we're going to connect them to Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault Center here in town.
But that information is there if they need it.
Absolutely. We can make all of those connections.
How, I guess quickly, if someone's coming in, they're experiencing that homelessness, are you able to help them, I guess, get back on their feet?
Every situation is different. We've had some individuals who are able to just within a matter of days get moving forward. They just needed that little boost. We've had other folks who've been with us for months and months. And honestly, in the pandemic, we had someone who was with us for 2 years. She'd experienced chronic homelessness most of her adult life. In fact, never had an address to call her own. And we were able to understand some of the mental health needs that she had, get her the help that she needed, get her disability, and come this August, she'll have been housed for a year. And that's through a partnership with us and Volunteer Behavioral Health and Murfreesboro Housing. So if there was someone we couldn't serve, or perhaps you're a male, you walk through our door, we're not going to just say good luck. We're going to say, wait a minute, let me get you connected to an agency that's going to best serve you and your needs.
So for those women with children or just single women out there, what do you offer?
So we have emergency shelter, which there are limited beds. We have 12 beds that we are able to offer each night. And those, it's more, in a way, a program. It's not a true emergency shelter that you can just come and go. We have day shelter. So 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. we're open. That gives access to laundry, to showers, using the internet, just being out of the weather, a meal from our kitchen. And then we have our coaching program. And there's a variety of elements with that coaching program. But the goal really is to understand what is your family need, what do you need, what are your goals. It's not what we ask or what we expect. It's looking at what do you want to do to move forward. And then we do have various forms of financial assistance that are part of that coaching. So you cannot walk through our door and we just write you a check. But you come in and you engage with our program, then we're able to understand your need and support you. So not just a Band-Aid on the situation, but really helping you to learn the skills that this doesn't have to be a repeated thing for you. We want to help you move to stability.
Is there anything, Stacey, that you feel like you haven't shared yet or that I haven't asked that you want people to know?
I think just for folks that may be viewing this, just to know that we have volunteer opportunities. So the opportunity to come in and love on the women and children that we serve here, especially on the weekend when staff aren't here. And then just getting engaged, helping to share our social media, just being a supporter, a prayer warrior. And then our fundraising event is in September. On the 19th, it's our Bingo in the Barn. This will be the second annual Bingo in the Barn at Saddlewoods Farm. And so just finding our website and watching us or tracking us on social media would give you the information there.
And what is that website?
It's www.steppingstones.tn.org.
And you're seeing that right here at the bottom of your screen. So thank you so very much. We very much appreciate your time and all that you do. And we look forward to catching up before your big event.
Yes, I would love that. Thank you so much.
Anytime. Lacey Wilkins, the Executive Director of Stepping Stones Safe Haven here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Stick with us here on Mornings on Main Street. We have a little bit more coming up right after this.
Vroom, vroom. Time for the Rackley Roofing 200, and it is going to be June 23rd out at the Nashville Super Speedway. And we partnered up, all of us here at Main Street Media TV, and we have joined with Rackley Roofing to send you. Yep, what you got to do to win? All you got to do is go to your favorite Main Street Media website, look for the Enter to Win banner, click there, and you're in. Like Flynn. Isn't that cool? Main Street Media TV and Rackley Roofing sending you to the races.
Tired of hanging lights every year? We get it. That's why Southern Nights is here to help. We install programmable lighting on your home or business so you can enjoy beautiful, customizable lighting all year round. No more ladders, tangled lights, or cold nights outside. We do the work, you do the celebrating. Call Southern Nights today and take the hassle out of holiday lighting forever. For a free quote, give us a call at 931-241-3074 or visit our Facebook page at Southern Nights.
Welcome back to Today's Better Health. I'm Colleen Barton, and I'm here with Dr. Gil Kentoff and Dr. Wendy Toohey, and we're talking about the latest treatments in back and neck pain.
Many people, Colleen, come to see us with neck and back pain, and they develop tingling and numbness down the arm or lower back pain that develops into sciatica shooting down their leg. And for these patients, we have an advanced treatment technology, non-surgical decompression therapy, that we really introduced to this area. It separates the vertebrae and creates a suction to allow fluids and nutrients back in to heal the disc naturally, relieving pressure on the nerve and on the joint. It's an amazing treatment.
We've been helping patients like this for the last 30 years, helping them get back to work, get back to their family, get back to the life they want to live.
I mean, it really is amazing. Technology helping us to live pain-free and better lives.
Right.
And I bet you have a special offer.
The first 25 callers will receive an examination, x-rays, review of our findings, and their first treatment, all for $39.
Call 615-551-3897 today to receive this special offer.
Vote for us Best Burgers and Breakfast in the Main Street Awards Best of Dixon. We look forward to serving you. Thank you for your vote.
Please vote Pamela Witt First Lending Solutions online Best Mortgage Lender in Main Street Awards Best of Dixon County. Thank you for your vote.
Welcome back to Clarksville Montgomery County Library. I'm sure you're familiar with this, but did you know they're having some fun things coming up this month? You have a tween program happening. There's a teen gaming. There's mocktails and paint. You have also creating community care kits. Are you kidding me? There's so much going on that you need to be a part of or that your child may want to be a part of. Those youngsters, the tweens, the teens. To tell us all about it, we have the library director here at the Clarksville Montgomery County Library, Christina Riedel, with us. We are so happy to have her in what we're calling your library highlight segment. And we're going to be doing this often, at least once a month, so you can find out what's happening here at your library. So first off, Christina, thank you.
You are welcome. I'm so happy to talk about something that I love. So it's fine.
You obviously do, and the last time we talked, your energy is big on what all is happening here at the library. But let's talk about all of your programs, because that's, I mean, it's exciting.
We have to have cheat sheets. They're so much fun.
If you look on their website, you'll see just how many things are happening here at the library. That
so much fun. It hurts. It just hurts. So much fun. So some of the exciting news: Fridays, downtown commons, so you can have fresh air, get a lot of vitamin D from the sun, and see a magician, or learn to play some soccer. Or the last week on that Friday, we're going to have some musicians come from the Country Music Hall of Fame. So it's just going to be a blast. And then we have, like you mentioned, the teen and the tween programs. We have on Tuesdays, we have the DIYs. So it's everything from, we're going to do some painting, you're going to do some crafting, but more than anything, you're going to build community and meet people that maybe you haven't met before. A lot of folks that start a book club or another club, or they meet each other at the library, that connection may start here. And that's what we love, to build community.
Do parents need to sign their kids up beforehand? Can they just come in on that day?
They can come in on that day. Also, if you need to bring your kiddo to the DIY, that is fine. We can find cool things for them to do. Also, the only thing I really think at this point you need to register for is the lock-ins coming up.
Okay.
So there will be a teen and a tween lock-in. I do believe that is going to be, let's see, did I give you a preview of July? Maybe I did. Oh, I did. I was sneaky. So the 21st and 22nd, you will want to watch our Facebook page and pre-register for that. The kiddos have a great time. They are safe, and we have wonderful time from 6 to 10 p.m. when the library is closed, and they get to feel cool and have a great time.
Oh, how much fun, but that's in July, so really look ahead and forward to
Yes,
that.
sneak peek.
But the other programs, so the big one, I think, well, again, they're all big this week, but this weekend on Friday the 16th, you have down at Downtown Commons, the magician, Russ Nowak, and you've been working with him. He's been here at the library before.
For years, the kids love him. If you want to have a kiddo show up and enjoy themselves and just have a magical time and have great laughter, you're going to enjoy that program. He's been great for us for years.
Oh, that's fantastic. With
Yes.
what you've already had, what are you hearing from the kids, the tweens and the teens?
Yes, they actually give us a lot of good ideas and give us wish lists. And so we're wanting to have more community input about what kind of programs that you want to see. We'd like to expand our senior programming and programming for adaptive type programming. So if there's some ideas or things that you'd be interested in, shoot us an email, come in and say, hi, Christina, I've got some ideas, here you go. We want to hear from the public. And we get a lot of that from the teens and tweens. We have a teen advisory board, and they say, this is the activity we'd really like to do. So their voices are heard at the library.
That is fantastic. So you can email that in. Do you happen to have a suggestion box here?
We do have a suggestion box, but it may sometimes be easier just to email me at christina@clarksville.org. And I take it to my outreach and programming team, who's wonderful. And then the magical staff makes things happen.
Wow. Is there anything that I haven't asked you that you would like to share? Maybe what's up and coming, what, maybe months ahead? Again, like I said, we're going to be checking in with Christina a lot.
Yes. So this fall and winter, we're going to be looking at some outside of the lines type adult programming. So having book clubs or game nights in different locations, creating more collaborations and partnerships with local businesses, having some ongoing learning opportunities about, do you want to buy a house? Do you need to get your finances in order? So an opportunity for people to learn and make connections and meet outside of the library, but also enjoy the many resources we have, the downloadable, the space. It's amazing when you notice folks that are doing an interview here, are running their small business, are having a meeting room space, and occasionally you'll see somebody in the quiet study room getting married.
You're kidding me.
No.
That's neat.
Yes, it's pretty precious, the different connections that you see being made between the people that come in, whether they're, tiny tots and they are reading to dogs because they're a reluctant reader, or there's someone who is having a struggle and they come to us for help to fill out an application to have a better life. So I like to tell people we're not in the book business. That's the good foundation, but we're in the hope business of just a better day, a better life, an opportunity, or a new friendship. So we like to facilitate hope at this library.
The Clarksville Montgomery County Library in the hope business.
Yes.
That's beautiful. Christina, thank you so much. We're going to hear from, again, Christina Riedel quite a bit. So we're going to learn about each and every month what's happening right here at your library in your library highlights segment here on Mornings on Main Street. And we cannot wait. And hopefully even take part in some of the things that you guys offer.
That'd be wonderful.
It would be wonderful. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you for sticking with us. But we have more coming up right here on Mornings on Main Street after this.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
You can't see the sights without the sounds. From the crack of the bat to the roar of the crowd and everything in between, discover what Hit City has to offer. Spend your nights cheering on the Nashville Sounds at First Horizon Park with giveaways, fireworks shows, theme weekends, and more. Single game tickets are on sale now. Visit NashvilleSounds.com to claim your seat today.
They said I wouldn't make it without a college degree.
They said only a man could be a roofing executive.
They said a former addict always relapses.
They said my amputation would keep me out of roofing.
They said never give an ex-convict a second chance.
They said I could never be a leader.
They said I couldn't support my family as a single mom.
At Rackley, we say they're wrong.
Want to change the world? Change it, one roof at a time.
Vote for Area 51 Tech Solutions for Best Computer and Electronic Repair in Main Street Awards Best of Dixon. Thank you for your vote.
Main Street Awards Best of Dixon. Vote for us in Best Burger, Best Dessert, Best Overall Restaurant, Best To Go, Best Dining Deal.
Welcome back. Recently, Devon O'Day sat down with the COO of Rackley Roofing, Michelle Boykin. She talks to Devon about being a woman working in the roofing industry in that business. And then they also touch on how you can register to win 4 tickets to the Rackley Roofing 200.
I'm Devon O'Day. We're here talking Rackley Roofing with Michelle Boykin. Michelle, I have to ask you, okay, females roofing executive. This is new. This is new. You're forging some new territory. But did you ever run up against some opposition? Anybody ever tell you that it couldn't be done?
You know, it's really strange. The roofing industry has been really wonderful to work with. And so within the roofing industry, and especially within Rackley, I've never heard that. But the outside world has been the opposite. So taking a call from a customer, I want to talk to the man in charge. You know, no, I want to talk to the man. You don't know what you're talking about. So a lot of the outside world that doesn't understand roofing completely outside of the industry, yes, I have seen that.
But you know, everybody knows that the person who makes the decisions in the home for anything is not the man of the house. It's the woman of the house. The man may sign the check, but the woman makes the last decision. Have you got to talk to some women in the home that have understood things a little bit better because it was coming from you?
You know, we don't do a lot of residential, but I have had instances with commercial clients where they want to do business with us because there's a woman on the other side of the call, that they understand this person knows what I'm talking about. This person's been where I've been. They understand. And a lot of time in the commercial real estate world, it's also been a male dominated industry. So they've dealt with the same issues that I've had to deal with.
I just love that. Now, when did you start with Rackley Roofing?
In 2010.
How has it changed as far as when you first started? I mean, 2010, people think about women being in a predominantly male industry as something that's been around for a long time. But it's still fairly new. It's still fairly new. What are some of the changes that you've seen since 2010?
Well, when I came over here in 2010, we were a very small company. I was the third of 3 women. And I was the only woman, I think, that stayed past 3 p.m. It was just a different, market here at that point. And now I think we have, I don't know, probably 40 women that work here. It's a big group. So, we're changing that look, but we've also grown so much as a company. So it's been a huge difference for us.
Well, I know that you can be reached at rackleyroofing.com.
Absolutely.
And you can answer questions, and you're part of a team here. And speaking of a team, the Rackley 200 coming up June 23rd. That's at Nashville Super Speedway. And do you like the connection with racing?
It's fun. It's very interesting, and definitely having the family element has been great.
Have you taken your family to the races?
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Well, you take your family to the races too. Hey, by the way, Main Street Media has ways that you can enter to win tickets because we've joined forces with Rackley Roofing. Check out our websites, and there's a way to win. You can find out there how your family might win tickets to the Rackley 200, Nashville Super Speedway, June 23rd.
There's a lot to consider when it comes to choosing a Medicare plan. That's where Health Markets Insurance Agency can help. Independent licensed insurance agents who work with Health Markets can answer your questions about the different parts of Medicare, when you can enroll, benefits, costs, and more. Speak to a local licensed insurance agent today to get started on your Medicare journey.
I'm so excited about this new show.
Dino Trek is back again this year. It's bigger than we've ever had it before.
When they're about 5 months old, we'll start to see them sticking their head out of the pouch, or you might see a foot come out or a tail.
It's like an Airbnb for Joey's. Now, you're not going to see all three of them together because cats in general don't get along unless it's time to get along, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh, my.
Well, we're 2/3 of the way there. It's animals, nature, and fun. That's what we're all about. But during that time, we hope that you also learn something, that you're inspired to want to learn something.
What's new at the zoo with Jim Bar 2.
Catch At the Zoo exclusively on Main Street Media TV. Check our on-screen TV guide for days and times.
Music City will be rocking June 23rd through the 25th with a different sound. The sound of NASCAR. The Ally 400 is back at Nashville Super Speedway, and this year, it's a night race. NASCAR in Nashville. It's guitars and fast cars under the lights. Visit NashvilleSuperspeedway.com to get your tickets today for the triple header weekend.
Main Street Awards Best of Dixon County is happening now. Please vote for Redbird Realty. We appreciate your support.
Vote for us Best Insurance in the Main Street Awards Best of Dixon voting. Micah Blount State Farm Insurance. Thank you for your vote.
Welcome back, and this is a look back at Haven Madison's concert at Downtown Commons in Clarksville. Let me tell you, you guys, she is such a presence on stage and beautiful pipes, to say the least. And the crowd there in Clarksville, everyone turned out to show their support and their love for their hometown gal, Haven Madison. Now, Haven also had Oliver Steele. He kicked everything off there at Downtown Commons. I missed him, but did catch another American Idol contestant before Haven Madison. And again, Haven, hats off to you, girl. You are something special. But it was so cool to see not only her on stage, but the turnout as well. Thanks so much for joining us here for Mornings on Main Street. I do want to let you know we have some other fun look backs for the rest of the week for you. That and so much more coming up this week. So we look forward to seeing you back here on Thursday morning.